Okay, I wanted to send you a quick film on and talk about a few things related to the fire area. I'm sending you an email that talks a little bit about its construction and some things that way. You can see that its walls have become thicker because of the necessity uh, around its construction. But one of the things I want to cover quickly is in a review of the fire code and talking to the fire marshal at Kettering. I'm waiting a call from City of Kettering officials. But according to the fire code, you can't burn a fire larger than 3 feet in diameter. And presently, our fire pit is 4 feet inside. Frankly, I don't think this is going to be an issue. I mean, you can, if it's further from the house, you can build a bigger fire if it's further from the house, or if it's in a fireplace that has a chimney and a screen on it, or if it's in a chimney, some sort of an approved receptacle. But at the end of the day, I think that if this is what you like and this is what you want, we can just build it. And then it's just a case of, well, yeah, if you build a fire that's all the way as big as this and higher than 2 feet, what they call the fire pile or whatever, if it's a larger fire than that, and someone calls the police, then you won't be able to say, well, we're within code. And really, the only people that would call the police is if uh, the smoke is bothering them, in which case, regardless of its size, regardless of its arrangement, they can tell you to put it out and you must comply. So I wanted to just so that you're aware of that. I think the city of Kettering is going to be you can build as big a fire pit as you want, but if you build a fire bigger than the 3 foot zero, then technically it's not within code. Additionally, they're talking about clearance from the house in terms of these big fires. They want it, if it's going to be larger than that 3 feet in diameter and not contained in a pit, they want it at a minimum of 25 feet from any structure. And you can see this big circle here is a 25-foot clearance, and this line here is 25-foot clearance. So sure, if you wanted to, shift these stairs or build a big fireplace back here with a chimney, you can do that. Sorry for so much talking, but the upshot of all of this particular discussion is if you're good with this, I'm good with it, and I don't think that you're going to have a problem down the road unless your neighbors hate you. Uh, but let me know or get with me and we can talk about it further. Okay, the other situation I want to talk about in this film is the paver area up here, the seating area, the hardscape area up here. Uh, I wasn't sure. I finalized all this stuff up here with the stairs and so forth, and I'm getting ready to call out these radii here for building purposes. And I wanted to make sure that you think this area is adequate for what you're going to do, with or without this door happening here. I'm showing, this is where we've been all along so far, and I'm showing about a 4 foot round table here with its chairs. But perhaps that is not enough. Perhaps you have in mind a larger table like this, which is more like a 45 or 48 inch by 72 inch, a 6-person table, more like what you have up top. I'm showing an oval. Uh, but and this is the same paver area shown, but with a larger table. These chairs are pretty much shown out as if they were when someone was sitting in them. I don't know if that's enough for you or not, whether this margin gets a little tight. I think there's good clearance back through here to the door, regardless of whether it's a single or this wider door. Uh, I think this is a cornhole court here, by the way, so that you know what they call out as a cornhole court, although this should be 27, and there's even room for that to happen. But this is all. I think this all should remain earth here. I worry about this. People coming down these stairs, if they're going here, that's fine. If they're coming here, I worry about this getting a little bit beaten up, but maybe there's not that much traffic. In any case, I wanted to show you some other possible expansions of this paver area with a view that, well, perhaps you want a little bit more hardscape area up there. And so here are just a couple alternatives. Here's one showing a little bit further expanded, still not encroaching on the cornhole court or not getting into it in any case, but giving you a little bit bigger of an area around here that's in hardscape. Here's a little different area that kind of shies things over toward the door some more. Just showing a couple Adirondack chairs. So really, I just want you to, you know, think about that a little bit, and I'll attach these photos to the email I'm sending you, and for your review, and you can get back with me on that. I really don't like, this gets a little tight up in here. If this is grass here and this is planting, but maybe this planting comes out and comes down like this, or something a little less symmetrical. Just give me your feelings or thoughts on it. It would help. This is just another photo of a different type. This is a giant fire pit here, obviously, but it comes out of the ground. This is where I was talking about in the email about something coming out of the ground further. In any case, let me know.